here we are again. So let us talk about some things we like here in Brazil.
Yeah, there's some things because there are many
Some
things to
things.
say.
Yeah. The first one is food. Brazilian food is amazing. Tell us about
Yes,
it,
I
man.
love Brazilian food. There are many things about Brazilian food that we could say. Even I think that we should record only a video
About it,
about
yeah. A
food.
special video about it, yeah.
Yes, because there are many incredible things about
Yeah.
Brazilian food. So if you don't know, if you are not familiar with Brazilian food, you should visit us and eat. Just
Yeah.
eat.
And kindness, okay? Kindness is something I admire about Brazilian people, and I include myself in it, of course.
Yeah, very
Okay,
humble.
yeah, because I think Brazilian people, I think we are nice, we are kind. Um, the way we treat people, we are friendly. For example, if you are at a bank line, you start talking to someone else, and like, oh man, it's really hot here. The line is really huge, today, and then you start talking, and then after some minutes, you know a lot of things about the person's life.
Yes, because we like to talk a lot. So
Yeah, we like to talk a lot.
the people generally get carried away and start talking about many things, about
Yeah,
their problems, like like uh, you know that person for a long time,
yeah,
even when it's not the case. So it's
yeah.
something like very nice about Brazilian people.
And culture.
There are many things about culture that I really admire here, that I really like in Brazil. We can think of Carnival, we can think of Festas Juninas, and many other kinds of celebrations that we have. And many people don't give the importance to it. You see, like many people don't acknowledge that these things are incredible. I really like Carnival, for example, although I'm not very into samba, but I think it's fantastic what they do when talking about the parades. It's it's work that the people who work with this, it's a kind of of an industry. You see, like they dedicate themselves a lot to this spectacle, to this celebration, and I think that's pretty amazing. uh, and we also have many other good things about Brazilian culture. If you think of the folklore, if you think of the movies, because we really have great filmmakers here. We have great movies. If you think of literature, we also have many great authors in Brazil, the classic ones and the new ones. So there are many incredible things related to culture here in Brazil. And now we are going to talk a little bit about music
Yeah.
because you're the specialist, as
No,
I
man,
told
no,
you.
no. I just like it a
So,
lot. I
yeah.
really like music. So we have some things that are like, I guess I could say traditional here, at
Mhm.
least in Rio. Because Brazil has a lot of kinds of music. That uh, they are like traditional. From each part of Brazil. Here in Rio, we have samba.
Yeah.
Usually when people think about Rio, they think about samba. And I don't know many things about samba. I don't listen to samba a lot, but I like Cartola. That's samba, but that's a little bit more melodical, a little bit more poetical. I like this kind of samba, Cartola. And I like bossa nova. Bossa nova is a mix of samba with jazz. And we have some famous songs like Wave, songs that I like a lot. We have some artists that sang bossa nova, like Tom Jobim,
Yes.
uh, Vinícius de Moraes,
Mhm.
João Gilberto, okay? Yeah. And Brazilian rock, okay? It's something I like. We have some bands like Legião Urbana. I remember me in my childhood. listening to Legion Urbana and liking it a lot, the melody, but I didn't understand the lyrics. When I grew up and started understanding most of the lyrics, I started liking it even more. I really like Legion Urbana. And we have Titãs, you know,
Paralamas, I like Paralamas Sucesso a
yeah,
lot.
Engenheiros do Havaí, Charlie Brown Jr.,
Capital Inicial.
Capital Inicial, yeah. And we have MPB, okay, like popular music. We have Ana Carolina.
I like the old stuff, like Elis Regina,
Elis
for
Regina,
example,
amazing.
Chico Buarque.
Yeah.
We have many other incredible singers. We have Marisa Monte, Adriana Calcanhoto, Vanessa da Mata.
So our music is great. I have to say that.
Like all music, including country music and funk music and pop
No,
music.
no. Calm down. Okay. Of course, I don't like everything we have here. Like there's something here we call funk. Okay, that's not the same we have in English that I don't like. But it's part of culture. Although some people say that that's not a kind of music, that's not culture, but
Yes,
some
because
people
people
like
joke
it.
about this a lot, like saying, "Oh, but funk's not music."
Yeah,
It is
no.
music. Okay. I hope you have liked this video about the things that we like about Brazil, and then we are going to talk about the things that we dislike, but later on, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so see you later.
See you later. Bye bye.